On today's video, we are doing a driving tour of Point Pleasant, New Jersey. We're going to check out a bunch of different points of interest from the beach and boardwalk, the downtown area, and some neighborhoods and different price points so you can kind of understand what a house maybe in Point Pleasant Borough is going to be price point wise, and maybe that same house over in Point Pleasant Beach. But overall, like I said, it's a new type of content. Would love to get some feedback on it at the end when you're done watching. And with all that being said, if it is your first time to the channel, my name is Steve McCutcheon, and I'm a realtor at Berkshire Hathaway. And on the Live in Central Jersey channel, we cover everything related to the Central Jersey real estate market. So if you're going to be the first one to know what's going on in their Monmouth or Ocean County real estate, feel free to click the bell, hit the subscribe button. Let's get this video started. To kick us off on this driving tour, we're going to head into Beaver Dam Creek Park. This will be on the western side of Point Pleasant Borough. It's a scenic neighborhood park along a tidal creek, offering peaceful water views and a relaxed atmosphere. You have a small playground, swing slides, great for younger kids, splash pad, tennis courts. To our left here is a soccer field, and in the back will be a baseball, possibly softball field as well. Some shaded walking paths, and like a short boardwalk section of it too. Great for a quick stroll or just enjoying the sunset and the views. Basketball court and plenty of parking. You're gonna hear me throughout the video too, just doing some voiceover work, and then other parts where I'm just gonna be staying quiet and just letting you enjoy the scenic part of the driving tour. So this is just one of those points where I'm talking. Now we're going to head on to Bridge Ave and check out some other parts of Point Pleasant Borough. As I mentioned, we're on the western side of Point Pleasant Borough. Point Pleasant's broken down into two townships, actually, Point Pleasant Beach and Point Pleasant Borough. Sometimes gets lumped together all like in the one, but they are separate, different school districts and everything. As we're making our way through, you notice that we had a Ford dealership before, and then we're coming up on different shopping plazas throughout. I would say the main one in this area, especially if you're looking for food, would be the Stop and Shop that was on your right just now, and that's probably one of the big anchor stores and businesses, and plus big box retailers or chains that we have here in Point Pleasant Borough. Otherwise, you're going to notice a lot of small businesses, a couple auto body shops along the road here. And our next stop, once we get off of Bridge Ave here, we're going to head down towards some of the inlets and just the different neighborhoods over there, and just kind of talk about what's the price points, what to expect. And it's different because when you think of Point Pleasant Borough, it's not too much or too often by the water, but this is one of the sections where it is. And for someone that's into boating, this is a pretty good scene for you. As we get closer, it's going to be the Point Pleasant Canal and Bay Head Shores. So Bay Head Shores is actually going to offer you a private clubhouse, small beach, and a boat ramp optional membership. For the year, it's going to be $350. The canal walkways are perfect if you want to go fishing, watching boats, excellent sunset views, that kind of thing. Plus, like I mentioned with this neighborhood, you're going to have plenty of homes with bulkhead in there. So if you're someone in the boating, you want to dock it somewhere, this is an excellent spot to be located. Price points, though, they are going to run you quite a bit. Not many homes are going to be under seven figures here. Most of them are at least going to probably start around $1 million, and they can go as high as 2.2. So now after leaving the neighborhood, we're going to head back towards Bridge Ave, and we really want to go check out Route 88. This is also going to be probably one of the other major roadways that is within Point Pleasant Borough, and it will lead you over the bridge to get to Point Pleasant Beach too. And now we're finally making our way over to Route 88. This is going to be the main, I say, east to west road running through all the way actually from Lakewood through Point Pleasant and into Point Pleasant Beach. It's lined with everyday conveniences, grocery stores, diners, coffee shops, like that kind of thing. Plenty of different small businesses, strip malls, and just plazas in general. Actually, I have one of my favorite ice cream shops there on the right, Point Creamery. Highly recommend that if you're in the area. It's a good thing I don't live closer to it. During summer, though, especially the weekends, traffic can be pretty heavy near the bridge, especially getting into Point Pleasant Beach, because that's why a lot of people will. The Parkway exit isn't far from here, so a lot of people will take that down to here and go to Point Pleasant Beach this way. So it can get a little backed up here. I would say even sometimes during maybe rush hour nights, like Thursday and Friday night is a big night for people to come down from the city and take the shore house for the weekend. Those are going to be pretty busy, and then obviously the weekends as well. But a good thing, though, if you are commuting, you have the Garden State Parkway there. So if you want to get into New York City every day, that is possible. Plus, and we'll get to in a little bit, there's going to be a train in Point Pleasant Beach, too. And it's the bridge that I was talking about. So we aren't technically, this is still Point Pleasant Borough. The beach is like right as soon as we get out of the downtown section, which I'll talk about when we get to that point. But we're going to go check on one of the neighborhoods real fast, too. And actually, real quick, we're coming up on one of the schools on the right here. And like I mentioned earlier, Point Pleasant Beach and Point Pleasant Borough actually are separate school districts. Both of them rank respectively first and second in all of Ocean County, so they are highly regarded. Point Pleasant Borough is going to be a lot bigger than Point Pleasant Beach is. Point Pleasant Beach will take from, obviously, that township, but then also a couple other shore towns along the east and to the south a little bit. Not like a really heavy population, though, so that still means the school's going to be on the smaller side. Whereas Point Pleasant Borough, this, as you can kind of see just as we're driving around throughout the township so far, it has that much more residential feel, not like that beach house feel to it, which we'll see again a little bit later in the video. But this will be more for your year-long residents that want to live close to the beach, but not necessarily right on top of it with all the traffic and things like that. So this first neighborhood is going to be a mix of different ranches and colonial homes. Might be a couple bi-levels thrown in there too. Your prices will typically range from $500,000 up to $900,000, but some of the new construction colonials can go well over the seven-figure range. So it does creep up there, but the bulk of the sales will be between that $500,000 to $900,000. Obviously, on that $500,000 side, you're talking about a ranch style, probably 2 beds, 1 bath, and a little bit tinier. Whereas the $900,000 end, a colonial, 4 beds, and a couple extra bathrooms too. What I do like about living here is it does give you quick access to different shopping options, either on Route 88, the bridge that we just came over, or in the downtown area, which we'll get to in just a second. It's the next part. Very cute, couple different shops, plenty of different restaurants, and Point Pleasant Beach is probably, assuming there's no traffic, about 5 minutes away. So pretty much we just did one big loop circle because that's going to be the same school on our right here. And now we're going to go check out the downtown section. If I'm not mistaken too, it's actually the very first, right where that truck is pulling out, the very first Jersey Mike's was here in Point Pleasant. I think that was the original building. It does say it on there still. So right now we're going to be on Arnold Avenue. And like I said before, this entire downtown section, which we're about to hit, is lined with different boutiques, coffee shops, some casual dining. A couple different really good restaurants here. Spano's, if you're looking for an Italian menu, is awesome. The owner is very much into the restaurant. He's one of the chefs back there. He'll come out and greet you at the table for every guest, bring you 2 free appetizers. So it's a really awesome experience. Highly recommend going there. B2 Bistro is a pretty nice spot. Good brunch area, but it's a typical American like pub style menu too. They'll also have seasonal farmers markets, art festivals. So it really does give it that small town charm to it. It's awesome during the winter time, so right around Christmas, and they have the whole place lit up with different lights. Probably have to come back here for that. It's a really cute downtown area. And it's great for just a stroll, going shopping, or after the beach. So right now is also when you're probably just getting into Point Pleasant Beach. And right where is it this light? Might be the next one. Yeah, so right after this, you're going to have the train station right here on the left. Just going over the tracks. And now we're going to head down to the Point Pleasant Beach, just the neighborhood itself, also the Boardwalk aquarium, that kind of stuff. So obviously, can be a pretty big touristy area. There still is a year-round population here, but just like any of the Jersey Shore towns, the peak months are going to be from Memorial Day up until Labor Day, where it's a lot more jam-packed. This parking lot to the right, during the summertime like I'm talking about, it will be all the way out to the end here, especially if you get there like after like noon. All right, and this is actually going to be the Boardwalk and Games on the left side here. Or not, sorry, the amusement park, so different rides. I even just took my 1-year-old here the other day. Perfectly, there's plenty of stuff for him to do and beyond. But you have some rides for the older kids, and you just saw the roller coaster on the left. Now we're gonna go down a couple side streets and just check out some of the homes in the area. In terms of what you're looking at price point wise, some of these will be on the water, some won't be. Some will have a water view, but majority are probably going to be over $1 million. You might find a few here and there, smaller ranches or cottages that haven't been raised that might be under $1 million, but outside of that, I would say the rest of the homes are going to be range about 1.3 million is probably the median. So a lot of the sales will be up to about 1.2 to like 1.6 ish, but they can go as high as about $3 million. And also when you're buying in an area like this, you're not only always dealing with a owner-occupied unit. Like I said, this is a heavy touristy market, so you're dealing with investors who want seasonal rentals from weekly, summer, monthly, or for the whole summer. You can see a little bit more shots of the boardwalk. Got some mini golf. There's gonna be an aquarium on the right, and we're gonna check that out and head over there shortly. Jenkinson's Boardwalk, which is the name of it, and also the aquarium. It really is one of the more iconic ones that we have along the Jersey Shore. Rides, arcade games, the aquarium itself, mini golf we just mentioned. Really good for families. It's a popular summer concert spot and weekly fireworks on the beach. I don't remember if it's still Wednesdays or not. That was like the big day or for like country nights back in the day over at Jenks. But again, plenty of different places you can eat. Really awesome spot. And here's just a couple shots of everything on the boardwalk and at the beach too. Some of the arcades. Not all of them will have the same game cards for each other, so you might have to buy separate ones per arcade. Now pretty much wrap it up for the driving tour of Point Pleasant. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, whether you want to see something more of something else, less of something, or did I nail it on the head? Yeah, I pretty much covered the entire township. If you are looking to move to the Point Pleasant area, feel free to reach out. All my contact information is down low in the comments and description. So whether you are 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, even a year out, doesn't matter to me. Let's just get you on the right path towards your real estate goals. And if you're looking to move to a different part of the Central Jersey area, check out the 2 videos popping up and hopefully they'll help you out a bit too. Have a great day.